All right, we're in action. So thank you for coming, everybody. So I'm taking over for Beck this evening because she's right at this moment on a freeway on her way to Byron Bay for the next few days. So before I start with our manifesting and abundance fun, I've just got to get these announcements out of the way for lovely Beck. So she wanted me to... What does she want me to share? Okay, so she just wanted me to share that for the June incentive for this month, just to clarify that you may have seen that anyone that you enroll for this next month of June receives a day of discovery ticket and a swag bag. So head office have just confirmed that for here in Australia, that we will get a day of discovery ticket, or, you know, the people that you sign up will get a day of discovery ticket for our event in the Gold Coast in November. So it's not one for Utah because that's going to be really hard for most people to go to, that they're going to give. So you'll get your swag bag sent to you, or the people that you sign up, it will get it sent to them, and they will get a ticket to the October event. So that's what's happening with that. And the other announcement, what does she want me to say? She just wanted to also say that last month for Punta Cana, so, you know, if you get your 15 people on top of whatever you've currently got from last August, this is your last month to get qualified to win that amazing trip. So I think that's all on the business side of things. Yes, right. So now we can talk manifesting and abundance, which is like, it's just so fun for me. So I've been playing around with the scanner a lot the last year and a half. And so I'm sure most of you have had really great, amazing success using it for your physical things that have been happening, and obviously emotional stuff too with the inner voice and the Cephis. But it's really great to be able to manifest with it as well. So what I like to do is actually write my intentions down, and then I take a screenshot of it and I put it in the device, and we're going to all do this together tonight. And I like to do two things. So full moons, which we're super in the full moon energy today, is about releasing things, right? And the new moon is about bringing things in. And so I do this for myself twice a month. I like to check in on the things that I want to release at a full moon, and then the things that I want to bring in at a new moon. I'm going to do both processes with you tonight, so that way you've got them and you can just do them, even if you maybe just want to do it at the start of the month or something, right? So we're going to do a intentions list of the things that you want to clear and release and let go of. And then I'll give you my self-sabotage playlist that I like to play to help release any of the layers around those intentions. And then we're also going to be creating a manifestation list of what it is that you want to bring in. So of course it can be abundance and success, absolutely. But it could also be a new car, a new dog, a new relationship, a new house. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be business related. It doesn't have to be money related. Just what are your goals, right? You know, maybe it's to lose a couple of kilos or something, but maybe it is because you want those 3 QLAs. Maybe you want to fill an event that you're hosting, right? And you will write all of those things down in your intentions. And then we're going to do a very, very special manifesting playlist that's going to be for those goals, right? Because if it's a health goal, then you'll need to have health related things in your playlist, right? If it's a relationship goal and you're calling in a relationship, then you will need to have relationship related things. Then of course, if it's business stuff, you will be able to do business things, right? But I also use it a lot for abundance, right? So, you know, a lot of you may already be sending abundance frequencies to your bank accounts, to your credit cards, and all those things. You can imprint abundance, obviously, into your purse, into your bank cards, and things like that as well. But where it's also really awesome is doing clearings around your business, right? Like everything is energy in this world. Everything is energy, and our businesses have their own energy and frequency about them. So I very regularly clear the energy of my businesses. So I have got my business logo, my Facebook page, my Instagram page, and my website all in my scanner. And I regularly clear the energy around them so that way I can clear any negative energy, because you know, we are in a world that very sadly, some people are competitive and they do compare you to others, and you can have psychic attack, you know, sent to you. Like it does happen. People can love you and worship you and put you on a pedestal, and that still sends you psychic attack, right? So it's really nice. Or your own self-doubt and bad juju can give psychic attack to your business. So it's really great to actually, you know, do the energy clearing on your business, on your Instagram, on your website page, and then send it abundance, success, prosperity frequencies as well, right? After you've done an energy clearing around it. I also love to use it for events I'm hosting. Like this has happened to me so many times where it's like an event's coming close up and I'm like, oh my God, I've only got like one person or two people booked in. And then I take a screenshot, I do an energy clearing on the event, then I send abundance and success. And all of a sudden in 2 days, I'm fully booked. Like every last spot's gone. I did it with my retreat and I sold it out in 10 days, right? So it's really amazing. So be creative and think outside the box with the scanner, right? So everything is energy, everything is frequency. So please, please, please have a play. But like once a month, you know, I'm always doing my goals. It's really great to always be checking in with yourself and like, what are my goals for the month? Is it to have 3 new clients, sell new packages, fill a course that you're hosting, get those new QLAs? Maybe you want to lose 2 kilos. Maybe you want to quit caffeine or quit coffee or cut back on wine or whatever it is in your health goals. Maybe you want to get out there and date or heal a relationship that of something that you're with someone, right? And, you know, work on those beautiful things in your life instead of just going on the roller coaster and, you know, coasting through life. Really check in. What do I want to release? What do I want to bring in? And then using these amazing frequencies to help bring those things to fruition. Does anyone have any questions about anything so far? No? Want to play? Are we ready to play?
Is there anything that you would do or you would not do? Because we've heard this, like for me, I've heard this a lot, but in the actual world, is there anything that you've tried and it worked the opposite with you?
No, nothing. Definitely nothing's ever gone the opposite. And I find like, look, so far, pretty much everything that I've done this on in the last year and a half, it's worked, except for selling my house, right? But selling my house with my ex, there's a whole nother different entity of energy involved, and his self-sabotage is seeming to outweigh the good bejuju of the scanner thing that I've been sending so far. But that is one thing in a year and a half that it hasn't gotten worse, it hasn't gone backwards, it's just sort of still there. Yeah, but admittedly, that's the only thing. But every single event that I've put in there, I've fully booked. All of my goals, I fully book. Every time I want new QLAs and I want to hit a goal, I get them. Like, so all of my other goals, I've, you know, used it to help me support, quit caffeine, and, you know, I'm doing medical media, I'm looking after my health and all sorts of things. So it hasn't just been around money and business. A lot of it is, but some of it's, you know, health related stuff about feeling good and having energy and having good sleeps. And, you know, now, you know, I'm having the confidence to go back out and date and stuff like that as well. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't have to all be business. You know, when you're writing your intentions and the things that you want to release, you know, it can be about all areas of your life, of the things you want to bring in.
And the time you were saying that whenever you see, when you have an event and there is not too many people there,
then I screenshot the event and I put it in the scanner and send it abundance, wealth, success, prosperity, relationship enhancement, success. Yeah. And then it just fills. Yeah, it's amazing. And I like to always, like when you're writing your goals, which we'll do in a moment, just make sure that they're all present tense, like you've got them. So I am, I have, I feel, I am grateful for, I trust, things like that. You don't want to be anything with an ing on it, going to, trying to. We don't want to be, because you're going to always be, you know, if you want to focus on losing weight, you're always going to be losing the weight. So, you know what I mean? You've got to be really careful about your words, because that's the only way that you could bring in the opposite of what you want, is if you're writing things that you don't want on there, or because the subconscious mind doesn't understand not and no. So you just have to be really clear of what you want in the positive and make it super present tense. And then you can't do anything crazy. And also just be realistic. Like I said, I do this every month, right? So I do goals that I can achieve in a month. I don't write, I've just made $1 million, because I have no actual way in my life that $1 million can fall in my lap in the next month, right? So be realistic about your goals. Like if you do like little goals, bite by bite, step by step, right? Then that's when it's easy. So, you know, if you've never signed up a QLA and you say, well, I want to have 20 QLAs this month, your subconscious mind's probably going to be like, that's not going to happen, right? So you might want to aim for 3 and then push it to 5 and then stretch it out a little bit more. Does that make sense? Because if you make things bite-sized, then you do it, and then the subconscious mind goes, that's great. I got it. I achieved it. It's amazing. That's doable. And then you can add on, and it's just so much easier to manifest from that point than to go to something big. And you also have to have a way that that's going to come. So if you want to manifest money into your life, let's go with $1 million again, and you're not actually even working, how's the universe going to give you the money? Like, where's it going to come from? If you're not working, you're not buying lottery tickets, like where's it going to come from, right? So your goals have to be reasonable. So if I wanted to make, say, 10 grand, for instance, I would rather focus on how can I have 10 grand come to me? And then I would think, okay, if I sell this many devices or fill this many spots in a retreat or a workshop, or I have X amount of clients, that will give me 10 grand. So, and then I focus on that. I focus on, okay, I need to sell this many devices, or I need to have, you know, the 10 clients or whatever it is. And then I focus on calling in soulmate clients that are in my highest, you know, alignment that I can really help and support. Because, you know, if you make things about money all the time, then it's harder to manifest. But if you do things from like love and helping people and supporting people, you know, and so my goals are more around, you know, I am so grateful I got to support 10 beautiful clients a week this month. Or, you know, I'm so grateful I got to support 3 new QLAs into changing their health and their wellness journey. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just, I want, you know, I have 3 new QLAs. Like I really focus it from more of a heart-centered point of view of how much I really, you know, want to actually help people, because we're not selling vacuum cleaners here. Let's be honest, like it's a wellness device that does have phenomenal, amazing results, right? And so I focus on that. I focus on helping people and supporting people, and the financial bonus that comes with that. That's a really awesome, great bonus as an energy exchange. But I don't focus on the money. I don't see people as dollar signs, like ever, in any way of my business. Because as soon as you start to see people as dollar signs, then it's going to be very hard for you to manifest and, you know, and for the money to come, especially when you're in the healing world. It just doesn't work. Does anyone else have any questions? Hi, Emmy. No one else has any questions? No? All right, well, let's do a little meditation. Just clear the energy for a bit, and then we'll focus on some things that we're going to release first. So yeah, if you just want to have your pen and paper handy, and then put it down, but like nearby you. And then you can just like get your feet centered and grounded on the earth. Spine nice and straight in the chair, closing down your eyes. And just starting to focus on your breath. Having a deep inhale through your nose, feeling your belly, chest, collarbones expand, and pause for a moment. And a big sigh of release out through your mouth. Another deep, soothing, relaxing inhale through your nose. Feeling that belly rise. And another big, soothing exhale out through your mouth. Inhaling again through your nose, feeling your belly, your chest, your collarbones expand. Sipping in a little bit more air, your biggest breath of today. And a big audible sigh of release out through your mouth, letting all your stresses and your tensions and your worries go away. And then just breathing normally again, in through your nose and out through your nose. Feeling your belly rise and fall as you feel more and more relaxed. Feeling your shoulders drop away from your ears. Feeling yourself grounding into the chair beneath you. And softening your jaw and putting a little smile on your face. Now I'd like you to visualize little taps opening up on the soles of your feet going out into Mother Earth. And a big funnel opening up to the sky. And start to visualize beautiful diamond white, sparkly, pearlescent light coming down from the universe, flowing through the funnel at the top of your head, flowing through your body and out the soles of your feet back into Mother Earth. And just see that flowing light flowing through you like a continuous waterfall. And this is a beautiful healing light of unconditional love and light. And see it washing through you like a magical, universal eraser. Totally transmuting any negative energy and stuckness through your body. And out the soles of your feet back into Mother Earth. And as you're doing this process, taking a moment to body scan your body. And first tuning into any physical disharmony or dis-ease that might be going on in your body now. And visualize extra healing, unconditional love energy going to those parts of you now. And feel it washing away, totally transmuting and transforming and dissolving as it washes through to the soles of your feet. Next, I'd like you to tune into any emotional disharmony or imbalance that might be going on for you right now. I'm just taking some time to tune into those feelings, any anger, irritation, frustration, judgment, criticism, any grief, sorrow, sadness. I'm just starting to tune into where those emotions actually sit within your energy body. And sending lots of extra unconditional love to those parts of you now. And see yourself filling up with that beautiful unconditional love energy. Now I want you to take a few moments to tune into any of those negative emotions and to think about what they might actually be related to, whether it's situations from the past that you're holding on to, grudges or resentments to others around you, or possibly even grudges and resentments towards yourself. And just try to tune in and see how these emotions are serving you. and why you might be actually holding on to. And just tuning in with your beautiful higher self energy and asking your higher self what it feels ready to let go of today, right now, in this moment, for your highest and best good. Then I want you to very quietly grab your pen and your paper and start to write those things down. Anything that you're able to release today in your highest and best good. Write it down on the paper in front of you. And we can have 5 minutes and I'll find some nice thinking music. Has everyone finished writing their list? All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get your device out and take a photo of that list and put it in your scanner under spaces and objects. So whether you want to write your full moon releasing list or things that you want to let go of and release or whatever it is, you make up your own little title, but that's going to be your releasing list. So could no one hear the music that I was playing then at all? I always play it through Zooms and it always works. I wonder what's happening. Maybe Beck's got different settings in her Zoom. Oh, thanks, Anthea. That's a shame. So if everyone just gives me a thumbs up when you're done, so then I know when we're ready to move on to the next step. Perfect. So we'll share screen actually. Good.
Are you able to enlarge the page?
How can you not see that?
It's a bit small. I can see it, but it's very small.
How do I do that? I'm really not very tech savvy, so I'll try my best. Screen share. I'm not too sure, but I can read it out to you.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to go into custom playlist and create, I've called mine self-sabotage, but you can call yours whatever you like. And I like to use this to clear things that I want to get rid of. So I've got heart chakra and root chakra at the top. Then we've got clematis, which is under the bark flower essences. Then
So
we've
do you
got,
click on the page that you chose for spaces?
so under spaces and objects, you've saved your list that you've just written, yeah? So
Yep.
now you go to Cephi. The
Oh,
Cephi,
so you leave that, okay.
yeah, so leave that section and go to Cephi.
Yep.
And then we're going to go custom playlist and the plus button to create a new playlist. Yeah, got that?
And, oh, yep.
So then type in self-sabotage or call it something else if you prefer at
Yep.
the top of the title. So then if you scroll down to the chakra section, you'll be able to choose the heart chakra and the root chakra. Then clematis is under the bark flower essences.
Lemons.
Yeah, clematis. It's not in alphabetical order, the bark flowers, so you might just have to scroll all the way down.
All the way down. Okay,
Yeah.
1, 2.
Found it? No, are you in under the bark flower essences?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Quantum flowers.
Quantum flowers, yes.
Yeah. Clematis. Yeah, found it.
So then we've got ultimate emotions, which is under the homeoenergetics section down the bottom.
Sorry, which one?
It's under the homeopathic section. What's it called? The energetics one?
Yep.
Yep. So in there, there's, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's ultimate emotions.
Ultimate emotions, yeah.
Yep. Yep, beautiful. And then after that, we've got the D sharp zone 4. So that's under the inner voice section.
This the zone 4.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And then if you go back up to the top, we've got in that section love, forgiveness, and gratitude, and inner peace.
You mean in quantum reach?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Sorry, what was this one?
Yeah, so in quantum reach, we've got love, forgiveness, and gratitude, and inner peace.
Yep.
And then
Gratitude. Yeah.
And then if we go to quantum affirmations, we've got compulsive behaviors, mood support, and then resolve. And then click save. And so then now what I'd like everyone to do is to go to the target and to select your full moon release list or whatever you called it. And press continuous broadcast. And so we're going to let that play while we do that.
Hi. Where's resolved, Duh?
That's under quantum affirmations. Isn't it? Or quantum reach. Then it's under quantum reach. Let me go back. I'll find it.
Yeah, it's under quantum reach.
Quantum reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect.
Save. So when you go on the target, you change
Yep. Change it to your release
into,
list. Yep.
yeah,
And then then press continuous broadcast, and we're going to let that cook while we move on to manifesting what we want to bring in.
lovely. So when you send that, do you send it individual or simultaneously?
I just do it individually. I'll let it go
Oh,
through
yeah.
the individual thing.
Thank you.
I don't like to ever do energetic clear shields in a playlist, because I feel like as it cycles around, because I let mine play, often I'll let mine play all night, like my manifesting stuff, because I figure it's not like me to my body. So I'll let things play all night. And I feel like if you've got energetic clear in a playlist, I feel like it's going to energetic clear some of the stuff in the playlist. So for me, I do energetic clearing as a very separate thing. So I will do energetic clearing separately. So you can select that as a target, just do energetic clearing, just do either a 2-minute broadcast or longer if you feel like it needs a longer time, and then it has a whole separate energy clearing situation happening. Then I would go into what it is that you want to imprint instead. So yeah, I always do those two processes. So that's a really good point. And the other thing is too, when we've got those targets, you know how when we go through the Sethi section and how we've got, the quantum flowers and, the chakras and things like that, how we can click scan and it'll choose for us the best flower essence and the best chakra and affirmation, right? You can also select your business or one of your clearing lists or something like that as the target. And you can also scan and just see what the device comes up with. Right. And that's quite fun too. So, if you are working on business and abundance goals and you've got your business in as a target, select your business and then go through and scan and see what the scanner is coming up with for your business. It's eye-opening and fascinating and really fun to do that.
So can we try that? Can you try that with us?
Yeah, of course we can. Definitely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds really exciting.
We'll do that at the very end so we can stay in our manifesting process and then we'll have a play at the end. Is that all right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Cool. Yeah, I can show you on the share screen. Is everyone ready? They've got their things cooking. We're ready to move on. Yeah, beautiful. All right, when you're ready, closing down your eyes again. Right, beautiful. And just breathing back into your body and breathing into that safe, relaxed space that we were just in. And just bringing your attention back to your breath, back to your belly, rising and falling on every inhale and every exhale. And now I want you to imagine that everything on that list that you've just written is all just getting totally washed away. Totally erased, transmuted, and transformed for you in this moment. Then I want you to visualize what your life looks like and feels like on the other side of that, with those things released and gone from your life, with those obstacles, those struggles, those emotions that are holding you back, gone. What would your life look like and feel like? I want you to visualize what it is that you would be saying to yourself. How would you be speaking about yourself to others? How would you be speaking to yourself within yourself? What does your life look like? Who's in it? Who's standing next to you? Who are you spending your days with, your times with? What adventures are you going on? Tuning into the sounds that you might hear, the sound of a coffee machine at a restaurant, or the sea with the waves crashing against the shore, or that brand new car with the vroom vroom engine. Maybe it's the love of your life telling you how much they love you and adore you and respect you. Maybe it's the cry of a new baby. What does it sound like having those beautiful new things in your life? What does it feel like? What does it feel like within your body? And tuning into that beautiful future self, that future version of you with all of those amazing goals. And then imagine yourself floating back a little down a timeline to a month or 2 or 3 from now. What are some of the goals that you would like to achieve within the next 3 months that are going to bring you closer to that future dream version of you and that beautiful dream version of what you want your life to look like? Reachable, attainable goals. Imagine that feeling of immense gratitude of having those goals. Really tuning into that feeling of what it feels like to have achieved it. The excitement, the rush of feeling so proud of yourself. And I want you to spend the next 5 or so minutes writing down these goals in present tense like they have already happened. I am, I have, I feel, I am grateful for, I trust, I allow, I invite. And whatever it is that you want to bring in for yourself in the next 3 months. Got 2 more minutes. One more minute. All right, so now we're going to make a playlist specifically for those intentions. And for those of you that haven't finished, this is more about learning the technique, so you can go back and finish writing more on and retake another photo later. So you always have an opportunity to change things around. So yeah, so now you're going to create your own playlist from scratch, right? So you want to be mindful to be adding everything that you need. So relationship enhancement, I find, is a really great one to add to the playlist, because everything we do in life is relationships, right? So if it's money and abundance stuff, well, how are we going to make that? Through our relationships with people. If it's to do with our family life or our lovers or our friends, what's that to do with? Relationship. And even if it's our own health journey, a health or a weight loss journey or something else that you might be going through yourself, well, guess what? That's your relationship with yourself, right? So I highly recommend, totally optional, do what you like, it's your list, but I do recommend adding the relationship enhancement to your list. Obviously, you know, for money stuff, you've got abundance, wealth, success, prosperity, wealth, prosperity. But other ones that I like to add are unlimited creativity, right? Because unlimited creativity allows you to be a problem solver and come up with lots of wonderful ideas in life for many different things. Money and abundance, yes, but like I said, also health and relationships. So unlimited creativity is a good one. What else do I really love? I love ultimate emotions. I put that in most of my playlists. What else? I feel like a resolve is a really good one, because it can help resolve whatever needs to be resolved around it happening. And successful is always a good one, because successful to me isn't necessarily just about money success. That's also successful in your personal goals, successful in your health goals, so successful in your relationship with others, right? The other thing I like to tune into is the chakras, right? And just feel like, for you to achieve whatever those goals are that you've got on your list, maybe tune into a chakra that is out of balance that might help you to achieve those things, right? So maybe you have got a lot of self-doubt, right? And you're really lacking self-confidence and you're really scared to be seen and put yourself out there in the world. Well, then you know you want to add solar plexus chakra to it. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's a, you know, relationship issue and you just have a lot of like anger and resentment and heartache and stuff going on, and you might want to add heart chakra. You know, if you've got full on like money, stress, debt, fear, survival stuff going on and you're in survival mode, then you want to put your base chakra in, right? So they're just some other suggestions. Flower essences can be great as well to help you emotionally through like whatever, you know, might be going on for you, to stop you from having whatever it is that you want to have as well. So yeah, there's some just suggestions. You feel into your top 15 and, you know, whether you want to write your June manifestation or June intentions, or, you know, your June goals or whatever it is as your title for your playlist, and send, you know, your intentions, this playlist every single day for to the end of this month, and you see what happens. Amazing things are going to happen.
So is there a list of what each chakra does in what you were just saying now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny because I'm thinking what I've got that I could probably send to you, because I would have heaps of things. I'll be able to get something out of one of my Reiki manuals that I teach from, and I'll be able to send that to you. Yeah,
That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, because in the device, the chakras mainly talks about the physical things. It doesn't talk as much about the emotional things. But base chakra is more your foundation, your survival stuff. So it's, you know, it's home life and it's work and things like that. And then sacral chakra is more about passion, creativity. It's also where you can hold a lot of guilt, lack of pleasure. It's all sexual related things. The solar plexus is your life force, your energy, your power, your vitality. But that's also where we can hold a lot of self-doubt, and lack of belief and lack of confidence. Heart chakra is pretty much everything heart related that you can think of, on the positive and the negative. So it's got all the, you know, the judgment and the unforgiveness and resentment and stuff, pure to like just pure love, passion, openness. Throat chakra is all about communication and the way you express yourself in the world. So the way that you speak, the way that you listen, the way that, you know, it's people pleasing, it's boundaries, it's being able to say no, it's all of that kind of stuff. Your third eye chakra is your intuition, but it's also about being able to see things from a wider perspective, because a lot of times in life we can become fixated on things and have tunnel vision. So throat chakra will open you up to that wider world perspective. And then crown chakra is about connecting you to creator, source, universe, the divine. Yeah, all of that universal wisdom up above. That's the quick version. But I'll send you more detailed stuff too, so you can have a read through it, so you can use that.
Thank you.
In our group M, we've got the bark flowers list. Yeah, it's in the files section of what all of them are. So you can have a read through. Yeah. And you had a muscle test too, don't you? Yes, you muscle test which one? That's always a really good fun way of doing your list as well. Like, you know, tune into the vibration of your list. For those of you that muscle test or are kinesiologists, and yeah, tune into their energy and vibration and just muscle test through what you do. That's how I do mine. I just muscle test what I need.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Easy breezy.
So which zone would you be choosing for the invite?
You can choose anything you want out of for those, you know, just to create a playlist of the top 15 things. So, you know, if you want to keep it simple, you can even just stick to the quantum reach and cross quantum affirmations and just find the top 15 things within there that will suit whatever it is that you're currently manifesting for in your life. I mean, compulsive behaviors, that's such a good one to have in our lists, right? Because it's our compulsive behaviors, it's our old habits and limiting beliefs and behaviors that actually stop us from having what we want in life a lot of the time. So that's a really good one to add in there as well. So some of the things that are not so obvious, just like abundance and success, right? That can help you get to where you're going. Like for me, if I'm ever stuck, for ideas or anything like that. And, the best way to come up with solutions is that ultimate creativity. Like if you feel like you're in a sticky situation or anything, or you're a bit blocked and stuck in any way, send yourself unlimited creativity. Like it's phenomenal what just starts to come through. It's such a goodie, so simple, but so effective. Does anyone else have any questions or anything they want to share? So I usually send myself these frequencies to my list most nights. It'll be at least 4 to 5 nights a week, because like during the day, the scan is busy, using it on clients and all sorts of other things. But then at nighttime, it's for me and it's to bring in my goals. And I just press play before I go to sleep and just let it run for the whole night. I'll share screen and I'll show as well. Yeah, run for the whole night, Amanda. Yep. Totally. That's probably why so much maximum number of days. Yeah, I do sleep well, but because it's not getting sent to me though, honey, it's getting sent to the intentions, right? So you're not the target. You're not sending it to you. You're sending these frequencies to your intentions. Does that make sense? So, and with me, because I do Reiki, I do it within, a Reiki grid. And so all the energy is getting sent to that. It's not getting sent to you. So it's not affecting your sleep. But, if you wanted to affect your sleep, you could have a goal in there of having big, beautiful sleeps every night, and you'll be having energy getting sent to that as well. But I pretty much most nights will put it on. And like I said, if you do that every single day for this month, if those of you that are on this call, do it as a challenge, and we can check in with each other and really see how much of that list comes true for you at the end of the month. Because I nearly always get mine. And look, sometimes I'm a bit short, like the last 2 months I manifested for 5 QLAs and I got 4. I certainly won't say only 4, because I'm very grateful for my 4 beautiful new QLAs I've had 2 months in a row, right? I didn't get my 5, but am I complaining? I'm pretty bloody happy with 4. I'm only 1 off, So sometimes it's not quite there. I had 7 out of 8 filling a workshop instead of 8 out of 8. Well, I'm still not complaining. I pretty much get most of the way there all the time. So I'd love you to see what goes on. So let me share screen again, and I'll show you how you can scan for things too, which is also really fun. Oh, sorry, why can't I move this down? Me and technology, what's going on? Get out of my way. Oh, just what's happening is driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to move the thing. Right, here we go. Let me put it to me. Okay, so you know how here we can scan for things, right? So up here, we've got me as the target. Well, I can go say my vision board, for instance, right? That's and I've got a vision board there of all the goals that I want to achieve. So then you click scan. And health has actually come up for my vision board, and health is one of the things on my vision board, right? And then I would click 2 minutes broadcast and just let that send to it, right? So now I'll go out of here and let's go down to quantum affirmations. And again, we can scan that. Oh, herpes, that's interesting. That's maybe not so right for my vision board. Let's go. I like quantum flowers, and I like the chakras. And so here we go, lack self-esteem and confidence. And so that is something, believe it or not, that I do have issues with, lacking self-esteem and confidence, right? And I've got some big stuff on that vision board, and that was definitely something that would be part of it. So I can look at it and go, all right, so I need to put lack in my playlist, right? What else we got? Quantum chakras. And again, you can scan that and see what chakra comes up. And I've got sacral chakra, which is all about the, creative stuff, creation and passion. So it's all actually very relevant, except for the, the herpes thing. That's not so good. That's not so relevant with my business goals. But anyway, but you know what I mean? So you can, have a play with that as well. So, bring your business in, your goals list, your vision board, whatever it is, and just scan the device and just see whatever comes up. Does anyone else have any questions? Right. So remember, so we can send abundance frequencies to your bank account, to your wallet, to your credit cards, to your Solex bank account. If you've got your Solex bank account, you can send it to any specific events, your website, your Facebook, your Instagram, like just go nuts, be creative. And then of course to your intentions like we've done tonight.
So how do you do that for the cards?
So for credit cards, I just imprint it, right? So you just go to the CEFI section and you go to select the abundance, wealth and success. You put the credit card on there and you just click imprint and you imprint it into it. And I do that with my purse as well. And because I even have citrine, rocks of citrine in my purse. And so I imprint the citrine with the abundance, wealth and success from the device. And then I put that in my wallet. And then my whole wallet is also imprinted with it. Yeah. Imprinting is so much fun. I imprint everything. Do you know, like I imprint my toothpaste and my mouthwash with teeth and gum frequencies. When I was having a bit of psoriasis, I imprinted psoriasis frequencies just into my normal shampoo and I got rid of my psoriasis. So you can take your everyday household products that you already use and you can imprint them to make them better and more beneficial for you. Like you can be so creative with this device. It's phenomenal. I mean, I think Bex even shared a story before when she was on holidays. She just got some normal moisturizer and imprinted the arnica homeopathics into it and used that as well, right? So I imprint into my moisturizer. Thanks for the reminder, Amanda. Youth Eternal and Cellular Restore. I put into my moisturizer and my skincare products.
Can you just run through how you did that again?
Imprinting into things?
Yeah. Do you have to have the target as...
So if you're imprinting into something, right, like say the water bottle or a watch, for instance, you literally just put whatever it is you're imprinting on the device. You click imprint, a fancy screen's going to swirl around for 20 seconds. Then you're done, you take it off.
No.
You don't know how to imprint?
No, because it's okay. You go into the CEFI.
Go into CEFI and then just say go into chakra, for instance.
Okay. Yep.
And click on say heart chakra.
But when it says target,
No,
what do I put in?
Target. So see how there's that big screen in the middle?
Yep.
Yep, great. So see if you press 20-second imprint underneath it in the buttons. Press 20-second imprint, and then it should start going woo and moving around.
Oh, so you press imprint. So you don't have to change the CEFI target to anything.
No, if you're imprinting into something, the target doesn't matter what it is because it's ignoring the target. It's just going into whatever it is that you put on the device.
Okay, so you can pop your wallet on it and that's how you do your abundance one.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a target saying my wallet.
No, you definitely do. You just put whatever it is on there and imprint the vibrations into it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Bella, do you have to put does it have to be on your profile?
Oh, if you're imprinting, no, it can be on anyone's profile. But I mean, I have it on my profile. But if I'm I always make remedies for clients, for women's circles, for all that kind of stuff. And I just have it on my profile, even though I'm making something for somebody else, because it doesn't matter. You're just imprinting into something.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you.
Yeah, easy. Does anyone have any more questions before we go?
Sorry, Belle, what do you put in your cream?
Oh, under the CEFI section, how we've got Cellular Restore and Youth Eternal.
Oh, Yeah.
Yeah, so I just imprint that into my face cream.
That is wicked.
Yeah.
Bella, one other question. Early in the piece, you said something about you don't put clearing. You do the clearing separately.
Yes, correct. That's my personal preference.
Right. Does that apply to shielding also?
I like to do so if I was doing like a session on myself, I would do energy clear at the start, then I would do like my easy scan or something, and then I would do shield at the end of that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
And would you put shielding, energy shielding in a like in a collection of frequencies or not?
You totally could. I never have for some reason. I just use it separately in the device, but you totally could. But the only thing I reckon don't do in it is energy clearing, because I feel like it's just going to wipe everything. I feel like it's okay if you go one cycle around and you quickly stop it before it gets to it. But if you're just doing continuous broadcast, I feel like it's going to keep clearing and deleting everything.
Yes,
And
that's a very logical way of thinking. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right.
How often do you print your creams and your toothpaste?
Just when I get it. Like I open it.
Only once.
Yeah, just once.
And you think it carries a frequency for as long as you're using it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I probably use a new one every 6 to 8 weeks. So maybe it probably wears off a little bit towards the end. But yeah. But I feel like it holds. I mean, frequency knocks out of things like, say, crystals in a few days if we're wearing them, because the stress of us or whatever can affect it, right? But I mean, like Cephi dots and things like like that, or even the homeopathic sugar pills. I mean, imprints can last into that for 6 months. So I don't understand why a cream sitting on my bench that's not getting disturbed by any stress, why it would knock out of that. Do you know what I mean? So,
I was just asking because the water, they were saying, some people, they say a week, some people, they say a day, some people, they say 20 minutes. So that's why I was trying to get your experience on things that's not water.
yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. To me, I think that, most things could probably last 30 days. Like I said, unless it's like a piece of jewelry that you're wearing. Like if I was imprinting, say, my necklace, I would do that every few days because I'm wearing it. It's in my energy. I'm attracting all these other people's energies. It's going to get disturbed. Whereas something that's sitting on a shelf, totally undisturbed, not near anything. Like I don't see why it would be any different for the cream than the sugar pills. If they can hold it for 6 months, then I'm sure my cream can hold it for 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
But you can always re-imprint. It's so easy. It's 20 seconds, as often as you like, if you feel,
Thank you.
That's all right. Does anyone else have any questions before we go? No, we're all good. We're all happy. Yay. Well, thanks for joining me tonight. And I hope you do send it and let me know what happens at the end of the month. I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. I really love that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yay. Thank you. Yay.
Thanks.
Thanks for turning up, girls.
Thanks, Belle.
And Ashra.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. That was awesome.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Bella.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.